everybody, this is Frogman and welcome back to Engineer's Life. We're gonna catch up right after what we did last episode, and so we can kind of talk about what's going on. There's a few things kind of changed, and there's a bunch of other stuff going on in here. I'm just kind of slowly sorting through a few things. But let's talk a little bit. I said I was going to do a few things, and we went ahead and did a few things. If you look up there in the left-hand corner, we have quite a few of our skills that are slowly working their way up towards a few things. We currently have strength and regeneration on at pretty much all the time, which is pretty awesome. And as you notice, I do have a couple of pieces of armor as well as some metal tools. I do believe we even have a few more metal tools and some other stuff because of the fact way over here I got bored. As you can see, I've been kind of running around doing the usual. This right here is a roguelike dungeon, so I stuck my head down in there and did the first level of it and got a few things. So we're going to have to play with that eventually. That's amazing as far as being able to get stuff started fairly soon. So I did open up quite a bit of the map. We do have at least 3 villages within reach of where we're going to be. So there's one way up here, and there's another one. There's two Savannah style, Acacia style villages really close, plus a whole lot of other little rinky dink things. These are stables. These two guys right here, they're horse stables, so they have horses. We may or may not try to fool around with a horse, just depends on what goes on. We have lots and lots of cool stuff around, so that's pretty neat. Let's see, what else can we say? We've got a few other things. I did not need to do much of anything else here, so let's go take a look at what I tried to accomplish in between episodes. So I got most of this stuff done and actually had just completed that, so thank you very much. That's just all these gears are doing. Hey, give me my thing back. I've got to get used to pushing the right button. All these gears are doing right here is opening up the next line or area or a quest line over here to play with. So that was all I was trying to do, is just get some of this stuff open. This is all just about how to start the game. How do you do this? I even got into this area where these are just this, you can craft a chute, you can craft cupboards, you could craft frame blocks, you can craft all this stuff. This is just more decoratory things. Eventually I will get to that point. So let's go kind of wander back this direction now that the sun is starting to go down. I was going to actually check on my bushes. I need to dig those up and bring them with me. We moved out. We had to move out. The villagers were driving me nuts, so I went ahead and kind of came over here and built a little shack just so that we can get away from the villagers, because we need to be able to get away from them. They're driving me up the wall, plus I don't want them to accidentally get dead because of the fact I'm anywhere near them. So this is a shack. We actually have these kind of really cool little steep roof blocks and things like that. We'll have to look at those in just a second. But I did just kind of build a little thing, got some dark oak barrels going, and some of the other stuff. We're going to start working on these 2 things here very soon. I just went and stole the 2 out of that village and brought them over here because this is kind of, 116 is going to give us some stuff that we need to do. So let's see here. Yes, that table right here was one of the quests, and then that candle, this candle's another quest, and they're all kind of cool. I mean, they've got little things. This cupboard's a double chest worth, and this is just more things that you need to play with. Plus, we're going to talk about this stuff as we go. One thing I can say about a pack, again, like this, is that you need to go exploring. You need to go look around. You need to go see things. It has, as far as I can tell, natural terrain generation, so not the normal standard Minecraft, possibly. I don't know. We have not been to an ocean, although I think this might be one, and I think we got fairly close. I do need to go over there and get some more stuff, but I have been just raiding the random little chests and the things around because we need stuff. We need things. We need to be able to do stuff. I actually need to go ahead and plant these while I'm thinking about it so that we can have more stuff. Spice of Life has kicked in on a couple of pieces of the food. Whereas if you eat the same, basically the way this one works is if you eat the same piece of food over and over and over again, you will find yourself getting less and less and less fed by it. So the trick is to try at this point to just have many different styles and kinds of foods. And a lot of this I have picked up just from wandering around and doing things. And I'm not saying where that came from, but quest rewards, stuff like that. So it's one of those, we're going to have to play with Spice of Life. We're going to have to make things work. We're going to have some fun. So let's start into some of the questing. Let's get a move on through some of this area because we can do a lot of this stuff over here, but the technology and all of the fun stuff and all the really cool things, the actual start of the technology line makes us have to go clear over to here to get some of this stuff done. So we have to go all the way over there to be able to get some of this other things working. Now we can go ahead, like I said, and just start playing with, where is it? Becoming an engineer, I believe. We can start just playing with this system right now and doing this stuff because this is not locked. You just have to know how to do it. So let's see. One of the first things that we're going to need to do, I believe, while we're talking about this, let's get back over to first steps, is we're going to go this direction. We're going to leave the food out of it for a little bit. We're going to have to go this direction anyway, but let's go ahead and start down here with a standard furnace. Now we're just going to kind of knock some of these things out because some of this stuff is not very what you would expect it. So there's a furnace. We'll put him right there. Thank you very much. I've still got to get used to pushing that key to get to there, to get to there, to get to there. All right, so that's a furnace, a smoker. Now, a smoker is an interesting thing. If I remember correctly, this is going to be a kind of a pain in the rear to make. If not, it's just wood around a furnace. Okay, whatever. We have one. I don't know if it's going to let me use this or not. Can I have it? Or am I going to have to craft one? No, we're good. Okay, cool. Because I really didn't feel like crafting another one, even though we, can if we need to. These things, this I'm guessing whether this is either 116 or some of this is charmed. Like these, for whatever reason, are charmed. Even though I know barrels, I think there's only one kind of barrel from Minecraft, right? I think it's just the standard one. Yeah. So some of this stuff is reworked. I really like the dark oak, and we have a dark oak forest right over there, so I went and cut a bunch of stuff down. These things cook food considerably faster than anything else that we have. Actually, to the point I don't have anything to cook right now, but they're like twice the speed of a regular furnace or 4 times the speed. What does it say? I know it tells you. Best friend, make sure that you don't starve before you hand out a factory, blah, 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 blah. We all know that kind of stuff, cool things. It cooks stuff considerably faster. So the next thing we need to work on is we need to kind of work towards something that we already have, which is that blast furnace. We need to work through a clay tool. And a clay tool is going to be a kind of a pain in the butt because it requires smooth stone, which requires smooth stone, which requires things. So I think I can use you. We'll make a couple of those because I think we're going to need it. No, I have to use you. Amazing. Okay, go in there. Well, then if we're doing that, let's just go ahead and use the 2 pieces up there. We need to be able to do some stuff. We need to be able to form clay balls or clay bricks, clay things, clay stuff. And in order to be able to do that, we have to be able to cook up and make a few things. Now, I was actually kind of wandering around, did go ahead and gather up a bunch of clay. Now, this is not hard to find. We have quark in the pack, so all you got to do is just go down into a cave and dig. They're usually right real close. I mean, I think there's a cave right here, right? We'll talk about him in a second, too. We're going to need that thing. There should be a cave right here, right? Yes. You just go down in, that worked very far, but clay is a cave generation because of quark, so you're always going to have plenty of clay. You don't have to go digging it up in the middle of a lake or a pond or something like that. So can we get a couple of these things going right now? Thank you. I can't do that because I have to do the thing that is another really annoying thing from 1.6. Where is my coal? Thank you. Okay, come on. Let's go. One more piece. What else can we sit and do? Is there anything we can do? I don't know what I still have to uncheck. There's something that it needs to be claimed. Oh, kill stats. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. I have walked. Really? I don't know what those are. And jumps, I get a feather. These just empty. Oh, potions of swiftness. Sweet. You can just go in there for right now. Thank you. And then we need to recook it. Again. Because for whatever reason, they decided to add a thing called stone and then smooth stone so that you can make things. Now, we have a cheaty way of doing this, I believe. I think I can put this in here. No, that's a wood cutter. I need to go find a stone cutter. I found all of these little things wandering around in those villages that we have, so it's kind of a handy little thing. Is there not a stone cutter? I thought there was a stone cutter. Whatever. That's what I get for watching things. All right, let's make us some smooth stone slabs that will make smooth stone stuffs like this, that, here, and a clay tool. And we're actually probably going to need a couple of these for what we're going to need to do. And put you down. Cool. All right, now that should give us the clay tools. First steps, clay tool. I'll take that. Now, in order to create pottery, we need blocks of clay and a clay tool. You can then kind of messing around with the clay block until you need to do something. So we can do a little clay looking here. We're not going to need to do it right now, if I can spell. You can make all of these forms, the work clay, the clay large vessel, the small vessel, the clay bucket, and the flower pot by clicking on a clay block with this, and it removes a certain amount of the stuff as you work. We're also going to be looking at fired clay plates and clay bricks. So we need to make a clay brick, I believe, for the next thing. So we're going to go ahead and do a couple of these real quick. These things have very little durability on them, so you got to kind of just be ready to wear out parts as you work on stuff. But that should have got us into the next step, which means one of these, we need 32 bricks. This is where the pain came earlier on. And if I remember correctly when I was testing this, this is one of those things that you just kind of said, okay, well, we'll get it over with and done. But this was when I was starting to say this is going to maybe be a little bit of an ouch pack. So we'll do this to there. Because in order to fire these, I think I need 2 more. In order to fire these, in order to be able to make them work, we have to fire them, and we don't have the tools to fire them right now. So what we have to do is we have to put them on a campfire. So we'll read the little instructions here. Can be cooked on a campfire or in a kiln. It's the only way we can do these right now is by placing them on a campfire and running them through a thing. So I'm going to do this. We have to make 32 of those. So let's make us another campfire or 2. I need to make, I think, a log. Where's the log? 1, 2. We'll make 2 more of these. So let's go back to looking at some of this stuff that I kind of skipped through. Campfires. So basically you need to make a fire starter. This is not how you would normally make a campfire in vanilla, which is fun. So we throw the following items on the ground. 1 wooden fuel item, any log or plank, 3 pieces of kindling sticks, leaves, or saplings, and then right click to hold the thing to the deal. Now notice, it just throws them all over the ground. It doesn't really care. So we'll go ahead, do this, do that, hit the B button, and grab my fire starter out. I don't need you on, thank you. And let's see. Let's see if I can not make a mess out of this. 1, go, and then back up. Okay. 1. And yeah, cool. Good. Awesome. All right, so we should be able to process these a little bit quicker that way. I'm assuming I could probably place like a hopper or something underneath these. I have no idea. We're not really worried about it because what we're going to do is we're going to use this stuff right here to go on to the next bit of technology. So I am going to go ahead and cook the rest of these guys up, and I will see you guys in just a short couple of minutes so we can move on. Alrighty then, so we got our bricks, these things, the brick me up stuffs here. Let's go. We can pick that up. We get us a nice cake. I want to put the cake away in the food drawer for the moment so we can do a few other things. I got so much extra stuff, I'm going to have to start really seriously calming this down a little. Let's change that out for just a little bit of stuff here. Alrighty then, let's check and see what else we have to do. We have the cake we got in here. We got the brick me up, clinker brick blocks. I'm not going to fool these for right now. We don't need to be worrying about any kind of this stuff for the moment because of the fact that it's going to be a royal pain in the butt. What we need to worry about is we need to worry about making a kiln. Now, this is why they wanted us to make a bunch of stuff. Kilns are a direct replacement for a furnace. So, we can upgrade this furnace to do a few things for us. Let's see, I need to do that. So, 1, 2, 3, 4 for right now. We're just going to do this. Where did you go, Mr. Furnace? And then we can do that. Great, wonderful. There's a kiln from Charmed. Now this, again, like I said, this will cook whatever we need it to cook as far as I can recall, and that will immediately make the unnecessary need to, or basically we're just removing the need for that little problem outside, those things. So the next thing we want to play with here is we need to be looking at raw clay plates. Raw clay plates are pretty simple. I believe a raw clay plate is nothing more than a roller, which we make as such. So let's see, we should have some wood on us. Oh, it's not wood, it's a log, I think. Will that work? Yes, excellent. And then we can just roll that out, I think. Nope, I got to do the thing first. I think we need 4 of these if I remember correctly. So that into this, into that. Ding, ding. Very cool. Next, we need to then fire said clay plate, which we can do in a kiln or I think out there on the fire. So, but this is going to be a lot quicker, or at least this should be considerably quicker to get our work done. So there is a clay plate. Thank you. Ding, ding. I missed the ding dings. I want the ding dings. More food, more stuff, more wonderful things. And that will take us to a blast furnace. So it wants us to craft a blast furnace. Blast furnaces are crafted as such with a whole bunch of fired plates, a furnace, and some smooth stone. Or if you happen to have one, you can just pick it up and put it back down. So there you go. All right, cool. You're going to finish doing those. I don't know where I want to put those just yet. We'll put these in here for now and kind of put some of our stuff away because we managed to make quite a bit of a... No, I don't want that in there. I need this somewhere where I can find it later. So we'll put those away, and I think we might not need anything to eat at this point. No? Cool. All right. What do we got next? Where are we? How much time? We are kind of really doing well on time. So a blast furnace is how we're going to be able to process our ores into ingots. And I did find a few... So I'm assuming it's probably going to want me to do a little bit of work here. So you want me to do 1 iron ingot, which we'll go ahead and just toss. Let's just grab a few of these. So yeah, we'll just do enough for a piece of coal, and then that can go to work. Now, this should be considerably faster than a regular furnace, which is pretty cool. It's one of those things, we've needed an upgrade, or at least some kind of an update for this in the real Minecraft world for a really, really, really long time. Because we've had furnaces forever, and this is bone stock vanilla at that point. So it's pretty cool that they're out. I mean, we're already halfway done, and I haven't even hardly gotten anywhere. For respect, like I said, this should take about... twice as long normally in a furnace, so it's pretty good. An array of those trying to cook a whole bunch of metal up or something like that, even in like say our current little world, is something that we could even really seriously think about. So what does it want us to do now? Man, at the food, can we, well, here, go to work. No, I don't want that in there. I want it in there. That should cook considerably faster than the other one. We're just cooking everything we get at this point just because we need the different types of food. All right, you want me to make a gold block. 3 blocks of gold. We're not going to get there anytime soon. That's going to open up this, which means I'm going to have to go hunting. Flint and steel, trowels, laying out in the sun, platform, lunchbox. Let's go back to the food bank. Food book is a book and a potato. Uh-oh. I think I cooked all my potatoes. Let's put this away. You done already? Yes, you are. It's amazing. Go ahead and cook some more bacon up. Let's see if these guys have any potatoes. I forgot this is the potato edition, not the carrot edition. So let's see. We may or may not have some of those. If not, I think I have carrot seeds. We do have plenty of wheat growing over here. And plenty of watermelons. They sure like their watermelons. You guys have any potatoes? What is that? Wheat? Oh, great. I bet I got one guy here that does nothing but plant wheat. Lovely. Well, let's go check one of these other villages then. We'll go look at, I think, that one. Hi. Where are your farms? I know I saw them. Birds are over here eating all their food. Hello, lag. Wheat crops. Potatoes. Gimme. Thank you. All right. Carrots. Is that another potato? No. Huh. Okay. Let's go back to base, and then I will just go bone meal this dude so we can get a couple of them. I think we probably already have potato seeds, or if there is such a thing as a potato seed, I don't know. We're going to find out here in a little while. Let me run back over to the base. Hi. Bye. That poor Iron Golem stuck in a hole. What is? Oh, there's a bee hanging out over here somewhere, isn't there? There's probably a hive or something. What do we get? Do we have? I guess it's time to take a nap again. Let's take a nap. And I think I have some bones. Can I? Now the next question. Okay, those were not removed. Okay, that was what I was a little concerned of for a second there. Because we have plenty of books. I just need the other thing that I found, which is that dude. And that should work right there. Potato and bone meal. All right, I just want to make sure we have a couple of them. Cool. All right, Spice of Life book, let's get on it. I am going to go ahead and just toss you in there and let you go to work because I don't think we have any way of being able to double anything anytime soon. So Spice of Life book, Potato Edition. Ding ding, how much have we eaten so far? Active benefits, threshold regeneration. A lot of this is because of the fact that we've managed to keep a certain amount of food going. Periodically, our food diversity is okay. We probably need to work on a little bit more of it as we play the game. So let's see. We've got that done. That'll get us another coin. A lunch bag. Can we make a lunch bag? Or am I going to have to go hunt down some paper? Yeah, I was afraid of that. Can I do the really thing? Can I just come on. Can I uncraft those? No. Used to be that you could. May have to put them in some kind of a machine, correct? Wow, there's all kinds of stuff. And then, of course, we need to do that as well. Actually, let me have one of those while we're at it, because... Ding, ding. Thank you. Cooking for blockheads. We can do that one, too. I'm going to have so many books. Awesome. So this is what we can currently cook in the thing. We're going to be working on cooking for blockheads next. I just wanted to make sure that we had that going. Probably next episode after next, we're going to be doing that. I need to go get some of the stuff. Let me see. Do we really need to do that right now, or can I do that in between episodes? Let's take a look really quickly. That's just going to get us a lunch bag, will allow us to be able to hold some more food and be able to eat some kind of a variety. Can I have that back, please? Thank you. That will take it to a lunchbox, which is part of this. What is a platformer? What is this? Platformer allows you to create some scaffolding with interesting, unique textures. I don't need to worry about that. Laying out in the sun, hammock, again, random reward of many different things. We don't need to worry about that. Used to make natural looking paths. We don't need to worry about that. Flint and steel. Don't need to worry about that. Mining helmet will light up those dark places so you don't have to place torches everywhere. Hey, that's kind of cool. Let's go straight on to engineer's hammer, which I think we can do maybe. Yes. All right, cool. Give me a piece of that stuff. And 2 pieces of iron and the sticks that we currently have in our inventory over here. And let's get our engineer's hammer going. Thank you. Awesome. Wonderful. Now, that's going to be also, you're going to give me the book and you're going to give me an item frame for whatever reason. I don't know. We got an item frame. Cool. Great. Wonderful. Go away. And our favorite handy dandy manual that we're all so used to playing with. We got all the kind of fun stuff. Heavy machinery, immersive posts. Excellent. Awesome. Oh, thank you. Great. Wonderful. Beautiful. This is way different. Okay. What's a flare stack? Simple vice burns excess on it fuels the rate of, really? Neat. We know what that is. Portable generator, I know what that is. I've used it before. I thought we had more than that in this. Cool. Very nice. Awesome. Immersive engineering. Let's kind of take a look at that really quickly. So that's going to head us towards some of this stuff. Yeah, and this is where the fun part goes. I kind of cheesed a little bit here because if you go hunting for certain things, you can get certain things because iron plates are ouch right now because we have to have a metal press. And as we all probably very well know, a metal press, I'm going to guess, let me get the book I have in my hand, is going to be Simple Machines metal press. Is it in here? Nope, it is in heavy machinery. There we go. Requires one of the other things that's kind of expensive, which is going to be the heavy engineering block. It's one of the only parts I've always really hated about this is that the fact that's going to take a lot of steel to craft. So yay, whole lot of steel to craft, whole lot of stuff to craft, whole lot of things to do. And that is a problem because the only way we can make plates right now is with the old family standard recipe of let's waste a lot of iron to try to make it work. So I need to go doing a lot of mining, looks like. So we'll go ahead and toss those in there because I don't think I have any way of being able to ore double right now. Arc furnace crusher, no. Alloying. What is this? End stone smelter. Oh, this is, wow. I need to go to the end already? No, we're not going to the end already. So that's basically all we have right now is being able to use a blast furnace to do some of the work. And that will take care of some of our little other problems. I'm going to have to go and spend quite a bit of time doing some other things and other stuff. But I think for right now, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to call it. We got a little bit of a touch on things and stuff. I'm going to continue to kind of do some things. I'm probably going to try to knock out some more of these other little random deals. I did not collect this. Thank you very much. Wonderful. Can I go to the bait pot or do I have to wait on something? See, this is one of those you got to craft a clay flower pot, which is a clay flower pot, which is a thing that I have to do. We do have strainer mod, which we may go ahead and set those up next episode as well. So I think for right now, guys, what I'm going to do is call it. We've had a little bit of fun today. I'm looking forward to it. I know we're going to have a kind of a slow going few three or four episodes because we're going to have to kind of get some stuff moving. But for now, I think I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.